Hello all, welcome back to the channel. Today this is episode 15 of our Liverpool rebuild. Last episode we went on a bit of a transfer spree. We've also sold some players. We're going to be looking to do a little bit of the same. I'm debating about one player. He's another midfielder. I kind of want to over-strengthen there. Look at that, Fofana with a hat-trick, we love that. Beck is on his way out. Yeah, I think it's an area where I need to over-strengthen more than anything. I've got guys that I can put out on loan if need be. I really don't know what the correct thing to do in that respect is, but here's one guy I've had a look at for left back. He'd be a practical, okay, he's not overly great at the moment. I know that can change, obviously. K. Gordon. See, they all want something for nothing, don't they? All the time. No, I don't want a monthly fee, but if you can pay 30% of his wages, monthly fee £1,000. Give me 5. I might reject your offer then, don't I? Simple as that. If you want the players, you've got to pay a little bit of money. We're not getting the same for nothing. We did plenty of that last season with players that we brought in. So enjoy a small reputation boost. Yeah, Mbappe is on his way out. Our side is going to look completely different in a minute with everyone coming back, and there's been some rules changes. Signing of the season, Haaland, it's no surprise. Runners up, Nunez, Santos. Okay, it's good to know that a couple of my players have got in there though. Legal run from August to May. Okay, so realistically it's going back to how it was by looking at that. Community Shield, we've got Everton. I'd much rather have won the FA Cup, but you know, that's how it is, right? Champions League, yeah, semi-finals, fine. Qualify, yes. Oh, I'm gonna go Sir. It's so hard to try and even work out. These are the two big ones that we're looking at. I mean, like, I kind of feel like I'm gonna FA Cup. We will go reach final minimum. We'll confirm that, and they've given us an extra. They've given us an extra little bit of money, but not a lot. New link with Basel. Okay. First option on Basel's players, and they also come up with some really good players. And I can tell you now that that's where Salah started. Okay. Okay. That's having its yearly brain fart of where it has to start all over again. We've received £80 million. How does that look for us on our finances? So we're at 73 million. And what does that do for our 193k? I definitely need to make at least a sale or two. So we have reasonably favourable start. We've got to revenge Leicester there a little bit. Got some friendly matches coming in. Look at Trent, yearly wage rise of 20%. I might have to offer him a new contract soon and get that out of there. No disrespect, but that's a lot of money to be throwing about extra. You know, that's going to be a wage rise of like 30 grand a week. Liverpool players to return. Interest in extension. If they're interested in extending, then oh my lord, you know, I'll give them the option if they want to extend. Why is it doing that? Oh, come on. Oh, there's one thing I'll change about this game. Okay, it's not letting me do nothing. Mabaya is going to Sheffield United. And the Champions League is kicking straight back off. Anderson Arroyo. Right, they got an optional fee in now. I just need to do a little bit of 2.8 for Anderson Arroyo. He's worth 2.9. He's a left back. He's got some reasonable stats. I have just brought a left back, so let's negotiate the offer. So we will try and get 3 grand, and we will try and get 3.2 million. Okay, so it's optional, which is fine. See, Schalke are going to pay everything on this for Vandenberg. Now, how I know that he's a good player, there's no optional fee in there. I really can't knock that. Okay, so they can't. Okay, that's fine. If that's really how you feel about it, it's not a problem. It is no bother to me. So we got 4 players going out in a couple of days. And once that happens, we can have a good look at our squad. 2 players are unhappy, interest in extension. You are more than both welcome to go. I really didn't realise how bad the Garnacho loan was going to be after we already knew how that was going to end up. And that's absolutely fine. So there are a couple of players that I wanted to look at, and to be honest, I completely forgot that it was a thing. I think I may have messed it up a little bit because I had contract was expiring. I now want contract is expired. Max Aarons. I kind of feel as though it would be stupid not to literally take him on. He's wanted by some big clubs. His contract is expired. Why would you not want to take him on? That yearly wage rise is gone. We'll offer you 70k. Agent fees. What? We'll give you that. Okay, he's got his 77k. But he's a free transfer. The other one I was considering, and I don't know if he's still here or not now, was Ilkay Gundogan. And the only reason why I remembered that was because it flashed up on the screen. I can't see him there, so I don't know whether that means that they've actually offered him a new contract or not. To put it out there right now, Declan Rice is a man that I'm actually considering going for to overstrengthen, because I think it's the right thing to do. What I am going to do is if I go home, then I go to Manchester City, go to their players. It doesn't even look like he's there. So has he left the club? I'm not sure where this will come under. Transfer history. If I go back to last season, I don't know. The other easiest way to do this will be like so. Let's see even if I've spelt his name correctly. I think I have. No, I think I haven't. Yeah. He is a free agent. He's wanted by some red. Do you know what? I will just stick him on my shortlist, just for the moment. We will continue on. So all of my players are now back. I didn't realise Ben Doak's potential was so high, to be honest. That's not a bad thing at all there. I mean, Lapp is looking good. Some good players there. Arthur has completed his loan spell. Yeah, he. So we had a £32 million arrangement. Now, if I wanted to buy him, it cost £6 million. Nah, you're okay, thank you. Nathan Phillips has gone to Burnley. Garnacho's loan has gone. That's absolutely fine. We're about to lose some players, which is not an issue. Worried that a regular starter was sold, angry that such an important player was sold, but he feels as though he had his struggles in front of goal and the time was right for him to move on. I can't really knock that, to be honest. No, you're going for the wrong one. It's Simicast we need to get rid of. Okay, so let's check out some of these here. So they're all willing to pay some of his wages. It's worth a bit of dough as well. I just need to investigate, make sure I'm not missing out on nothing. See, they're willing to help out and pay. When they do that, it's fine. It's when they don't do that, it's an issue. I imagine there will be plenty more teams that are going to come in for him. It's just I'm trying to make sure that there's no fee put in there. So Manchester City have also gone in for Max Aarons, and Newcastle have gone in for Gundogan. Do you think Juventus are willing to make an offer? He's not for sale. So go for Simicast. That's the one where. Okay, so with the expansion of Anfield has been completed, we are now just under 61,000, which is really, really good. Players have been released. Gundogan is the only one who I believe is going to have any kind of. I'm just really not sure. His stats are really, really good, but Liverpool contract set to expire. Okay, we will deal with that in a bit. So this is the squad. Kirkaz and Mardiviashvili are. We've actually got a massive squad. We're not going to pretend any way, shape or form right now. So Curtis Jones, we need to offer him out again. I don't know whether we're going to be able to get anything. And it's obviously increasingly frustrating. We'll ask for 19. Simicast. There is interest from Juventus. So his transfer value is just up and down, up and down. But if he's worth 40, we'll ask for 40. I'll be more than happy to take 40. So his transfer value is 52. So I will actually up that to 42.5 for Simicast. I think we shall just see what happens there. Jones, as he have made a £19 million offer for Jones, we will accept. Juventus have made a non-negotiable offer of 20 million for Kostas Tsimikas. No. So that's really disappointing with Tsimikas. There's a lot of people that were sort of interested in him. And now it's looking like we may not be able to get rid. So I'm not sure what the correct thing to do there is. It's just going to be a case of wait and see what happens. Juventus have offered 25 million for Firmino. More players have come in for Gordon. Well, that's a no straight away, unfortunately. You're not offering me enough. And that's a no as well because you're not offering me enough again. No, it's fine, Adam Lewis. It's not a problem. I did want originally to get rid of him, but see, Millwall, it's not a lot, but it's something. Pre-season has begun. Jones rejects her for Berlin. Is there anyone that he will sign for? I'm going to bite the bullet a little bit here, and I'm going to offer him lower. So clubs. I mean, this is typical Football Manager. To be completely honest with you, it's they'll do anything to get you to sell some of your players for cheaper. Because they won't go anywhere else, you're forced to do that. Oh, transfer listing. Well, not even transfer listing. Okay, Monaco have gone in for Gundogan. I kind of feel as though I'm not going to approach for him. I feel as though he's believed to be content to remain with the Reds after coming to an agreement over playing time. I haven't done anything there, if I'm going to be honest with you. Bayern reserves. Let's check this kid out, just because I have first option on him. He actually looks okay, to be honest. But I'm not worried. Tottenham made an approach for Max Aarons. What did I do there? Okay. Silva's shown remarkable improvements. It's something I need to respond to. I'm pretty certain I did respond to these. Yes. I'm pretty sure that I would have accepted that. Okay, so I'm going to have to reject the offer for whatever reason because it wouldn't let me accept it. Very clever. So a trophy has just come through to me that it says that I've spent one season with a club. So that is that's a start. We made a year. Now, obviously, you know, I would like to think that I'd like to see this through with Liverpool for a few seasons, but obviously, as everyone well knows, it may not happen. You know, things can happen, and Max Aarons has gone to. He didn't find it a too difficult decision. He feels Man City's squad is stronger than ours. See, I turned around and I did say that us winning the league should give us a little bit more stead, but no, he signed a big deal and he has gone to Manchester City. Thiago is now injured, which is not what we like to see. Ooh, Victor Roque has handed in a transfer request. Now, I might be the only club that are interested, and I am. He was one of the guys that I wanted to make an offer. I don't want this 40% in there. Let's knock it down. He's handed in a transfer request, so let's give him something to have a think about. So I will offer him what about this? It could be way off the ball. They've negotiated. They want 16.5. So I will meet you at 20%. They want. So if I put this to 1.5 million, they have accepted. Okay. And they've asked for his loan back. He's not going to be happy because we'll finalise that. He doesn't want nothing mental. You're going to lose your yearly wage rise. He's happy. Let's go. I'm going to reject that purely because he doesn't want to be there. Cade Gordon is off to Millwall. They're paying me something. That's something. It means a little something that we can sort of work towards. So I've got some work to do if I really, because Declan Rice is someone I'm working towards. He could end up being a January transfer. If I do decide to go down that route, it will basically mean that Fabinho's stay will be short. Okay, Gundogan has gone to Newcastle. It's a good signing for them, to be honest. I don't want to as a transfer target. I actually wanted to take him off of my shortlist. Serge Gnabry. God, I tell you what, man's starting to look old based upon that picture. Andre Santos looking better and better. Victor Roque has been and is coming to Liverpool. Very, very happy with that. And he could improve a lot. So now we get to start playing some games. We'll quick pick. We will let them pick. Kelleher can start in goal. I want the Zabani there. Jude Bellingham's going to start. That's for certain. What did I can't remember what I had him as. Like, as he's a ball winning midfielder. Support. That's what he is. Kudos can start up top. Now, who would this leave on the bench? Would look like not in the squad. Okay, everyone. So Victor Roque is actually injured. I didn't even know that. So this will do to start. It's a friendly. We really don't care what happens. But one thing that I did need to sort out is here. I just need to remember how to try and do it. How do you sort out those squad numbers? I can't remember how you do it. I really can't. Is it on general? I'm really not sure, you know. I don't know. No, I am clueless. Ah, there it is. Oh, up the top there. Made that look very difficult. So, Silver, you are going to change. And we'll give you the number 2 jersey. Mamadou-Ashvili, you can have the number 13. No, we want... That didn't work out how I wanted. Number 13. Silver can go number 2. What on earth is going on here? Right. Silver 2. Kirkaz can go number 18. Jude Bellingham going to be number 20. Telles Magno can be 25. Victor Roque can be number 9. Oh, it didn't quite work how I wanted. You will get number 13. I just need to submit them. Now, no, I'm just literally gonna let that work itself out. But as of right now, I did really want to give Bellingham 22, and I still might do. I might give him his way, but we shall wait and see until that time comes. We will just start our friendlies off. LC Sailors. This is just going to be a case of just let the game move forward. There is no point even really getting involved. It's just a case of letting them play. We are 1-0 up. Simicas, ball over, Luis Diaz, in on goal. Pokes it into the far corner and it is 1-0. We get a second, Luis Diaz. Ball through, Kudos. Far corner, good finish. Looks like Diaz has got another one. Obviously, I appreciate, this is probably not the good ball from Salah. Good finish from Diaz. It's probably not the most exciting of videos. It's just basically sorting the squad out. It's getting everyone back in. It's having a look at what's going on. But I do believe that my Alexander-Arnold has scored a belter. Oh, it's just about trying to work out where I'm at, to be honest. I know what I want with the squad. Is that a Diaz hat-trick? 21 minutes. These games are a waste of time. Simicast's effort, Diaz pounces. That is a hat trick. Yeah, it's just about finding out where I want to be with the squad, where what I can do. I will need to look to loan some players out. And it's also going to be a case of trying to see what I can work out. I'd love to get Declan Rice in. I do look at it as though we need to score this one. Well, Salah's not going to be our penalty taker, even if he misses it. He normally does. It makes it 6. Yeah, I do look at the midfield as a Thiago, Rice, and Bellingham. That is a 3. I think that would be magic. Rice does all the doggy work. Thiago does all the passing. And Bellingham is a creative player going forward, whilst Thiago's a creative player sitting back. That's kind of how I look at it. Let's change everything up. Give everybody some runouts. Konate, Antonio Silva, Robertson, Calvin Ramsey. This is where it might get a little bit messy. Henderson. I've just got to remember who's who here. There's going to be Lucas Susic there, I believe. Where is he? Why can't I find him? There he is. Is he uninterested? Wonderful. So we'll put Datro there. Schredl there. Who comes in here? Am I having a moment? I think I am having a moment. I could put Joe Bellingham on. Up on the right hand wing, I am going to put... I'll put Nunez there. Not really what I wanted to do, really, but Fabinho is going to come off. I'm not going to put on Curtis Jones on. Right, decisions have been made. It's a friendly. We will try something out. Where's Ben Doak? Right down the bottom. Oh, okay, doing that. There he is. And we're going to change him with Darwin. No, it never, ever, ever wants to work still. Right, okay. Move him to there. Oh, why did it do that? Why can't you just move over just a little bit to the right? It makes no sense why it does that at all. It really don't matter. Whilst it is frustrating, and I still want to try and move it. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Why is it not upload position on the right? It is mental. I'll just have to play. Can Fofana play there? No, he's not happy with that. Can Nunez play there? Because if he... Come on. Because if Nunez can, then that's what I'm going to do. No, he can't play there either. So Nunez, you're going to be the one that's just going to sit on the left. None of them are happy. I'm just going to praise them just to try and put a smile on their face, at least. That makes it 7. Robertson down the wing, crosses in, and it is Núñez with the header. Only right to play 2 11s. Give them all a little bit of game time. Fofana has now just scored to make it 8. Easy finish. Be nice to make double figures. And Fofana has made it 9. Stokes ball over the top. Fofana's well away. That's a really good finish. I'll praise him. Because why wouldn't you? It is now 10-0. We've got our double figures. Into Schluder up, into Darwin. Goalkeeping mistake, that's his second of the game. Could we possibly look at 2, maybe 3 hat-tricks in this game? Fofana and Núñez are on it. Diaz has already got one. It's looking unlikely now. Lion City Sailors. Not going to lie, I have never heard of him before in my life. Okay, really, really good performance there. As you would expect, 10-0 is probably about right, to be honest. Okay. Tsimikas is still wanted. It's only from Juventus. See, look, his guide value is going down so much. Right, if Juve can give me 35 million, they can have him. Curtis Jones, still to this day, I still don't know. Lucas Susic is wanted by a couple of clubs on loan. It would be something I would consider. He's rejected so many clubs that nobody really wants him. It's incredible, really. I might even let Job go out on loan as well. Just to help him develop. Brighton have gone 15 million for Curtis Jones. Please, somebody take his. Much research. Yeah, well, he was on my shortlist from the start. It's either going to be him or Endrick, and whoever was available to come in probably first. Loan offers made for Bellingham. We don't want to talk about that one. So, let me get this right. £475 for a fringe player. But you guys are offering me 11.5k a month. Yeah, absolutely. You have to match that. Elliot is back. He's someone I'm also interested in possibly having a snip at, but I think I need to make a sale. Cardiff monthly fee of £300, and you haven't even made it negotiable, or you have? They need to match that 11k a month fee. No, he's not going there then. Wickham have put in a really good good offer there, to be honest. One that I couldn't really turn down. So I think my transfer business may be done. This guy is unbelievable. He will not go. He just will not go. I might have to just completely scrap the idea and keep him on board and just hope that he decides that he wants to leave, and then we'll just accept any old offer, because he's not going to make my side. I mean, I really rate him in real life. I think he's a good player. I'm just going to remove him from the transfer list. My decision is now made. I think he's actually worth a fair bit of dough as well, to be honest. So if I put him as unspecified and I confirm it, now if I have a look, it says he's worth 16 million still, but I know not long ago he was worth a lot more than that. I don't know. I don't know what the right thing for that is in that respect. So we've now got. I'm going to try my other formation, which means I will, come on, please work. Andre Santos is going to change for Jude Bellingham. I know he's probably not best set there. We'll also change for Mohamed Kudus, and we'll get him behind, and we will start Datro Fofana. Just intrigued. I don't know the answer to this. Oh, what have I done? No, it's me being completely stupid. We're going to play Zabani and Antonio Silva together at the back, just to see what happens between them boys. I think Zabani is more of a no-nonsense centre-back, which I am more than happy for him to be. We'll also start Ben Doak, give him a run out. Opposition's not exactly strong, so Niigata Unicorn. I'm just going to let this completely play out. There is no point in me even really being that bothered. Just get the boys. Is that Fofana? Oh, is he offside by a million miles? Well, they've held us for 10 minutes. I'll praise the boys. It'll probably confuse them a bit. Okay, we've got a penalty. We'll get Fabinho to take it. Looks like he scored. It is a good penalty. Unfortunately, he did cost us a lot last season in certain competition. I believe it was the Europa League. I was not best pleased. Still not to this day, to be honest. And Liverpool got a second. It's Ben Doak hitting the byline, cutting it back as Mohamed Kudus smashes it home. He looks pretty good so far, there's Kudus. I say this is going to be the interesting season. It was basically the old Liverpool regulars with Santos and Bellingham, and then obviously Antonio Silva coming in. But this season we got a lot of new faces. So I'm not quite sure how it's going to work and who my sort of regular players I will want to bring in as such. Antonio Silva has scored. Alexander Arnold fizzes it in. Silva with the header. Three 0 at half time. Not particularly setting the world on fire, but also at the same point, it's only a friendly. It's about getting the boys match fit. And for me, right now, that is all that really matters. Andre Santos comes in, as does Jordan Henderson. Schludlup. Mo Salah. Right, this will be Darwin Nunez. Kudus will come off for Luka Susic, who I'm going to give a run out in the 10. I'll fire him up. We've scored already by the little things. Robertson into Schludlup. Cross it in. Darwin's head up. And that's a pretty good start for my second 11. I'm quite excited to see what Schludlup brings to the table. Robertson's cross, Salah's header. It's 5. And Salah has gone and got himself a second one. A lot of play comes down from my left hand side. Schludlup again. In, Salah taps home. And makes it 6-0. I will praise them, these lot have done alright this half. Probably performed better than the first half team. It's gone to 7. Henderson out wide to Calvin Ramsey. Cheeky little ball for Salah, cuts it back. Nunez is on hand to tap home. Good team goal. Boys are not even celebrating at the moment. Quite game for Luka Susic. Opportunity to try him out in that number 10 role. Hasn't really set the world on fire at the moment. I'm actually really chuffed for these boys who've actually had their first shot on target. And they're having a few more shots now. 7-0 final score. Nunez with 2, Salah with 2. Okay, we're okay with that. Yeah, again, nice, simple, friendly. Get some minutes in the boys. Got a little bit tougher opposition next time in AZ Alkmaar. And that is our final friendly. I must respond. I swear I already have. Well, how are you going to match it? That's basically what I asked. No, I'll reject it. Wickham have come in with a cracking offer there. Still debating there. Bellingham is going to move to Wickham, which I am more than happy about. Give him some football. He's still only, I think, 17. Yeah, 17. He's playing in the Championship, so, you know, he wasn't a massive starter for me last time, so. Although he did play some football, it wasn't loads. So we are second favourites for the Premier Division. No, how are Chelsea 5-1? They were awful. They were absolutely awful. So they're not even looking at Nunes as a possibility as top scorer there. So from my perspective, it's going to wrap up this video. I am happy with my my players that I've brought in. I just need to go selection info. That's where it needs to be. I'm happy with my incomings. I'm happy I've got guys back in from loan. Just need to check out if Fofana's wanted by the Celta Vigo. I just need to possibly look at getting rid of Curtis Jones. My plan is maybe next video, maybe it might have to wait till January. I need to look at possibly getting in Declan Rice. I don't think that's right now though. That's more than likely going to be a January thing, and if that's the case, that's absolutely fine. If I can't get him in, then I might look towards next summer. But that is the plan, to really shore up that midfield. Fabinho would be the culprit there. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, please like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you next time. Take care.